It's Sumo time!
It is Sumo time. Welcome, everybody. We're the Dohyo Dummies, or the Dohyo Dummies, or whatever we call ourselves this week.
Can't even remember the name.
I'm Groovy. This is, on my left is Stupid. Say hi, Stupid.
Hello.
And on my right, I've got Murphy. Say hi, Murphy.
Murphy.
Oh, well,
We've
that
also
was
got
quite
a-
literal.
Doing-
We've got a treat for you tonight. We want to talk to you about one of our favorite Rikishi, named, well, the one and only Flying Monkey. What's his name, boys?
Tobizaru. Did you forget his name?
No, I didn't forget his name. But I might have forgotten about his past. Let's see if I can remember it. So Tobizaru has quite an interesting story. He actually started sumo very early on in life in elementary school. His brother, you may or may not know, is actually another sumo wrestler, his older brother, in a different stable, interestingly enough. Tobizaru had some different paths he wanted to take in life. He was kind of pulled to other things. He thought for a while he wanted to be a preschool teacher. He thought for a while he wanted to be a professional baseball player. He used to be all into sports. Apparently, he's always had really high energy, which I think if you've ever seen him wrestle is very obvious.
Not surprising. High energy.
For real. That dude, we call him colloquially Toby the Top is our nickname for him. And you can see it sometimes. He does his spin moves in the ring.
Yeah, that came from the July tournament. His first performance, actually, I think, in the July tournament. We actually had a couple of new people joining our watch parties, and yeah, Toby went mad with his spin moves, and he won the crowd over that night. Everybody loved Toby, and he's been Toby the Top ever since. I really dig him.
He spun not once, not twice, 3 times in that match.
Indeed, yeah. And you, like, turning your back to somebody is death in sumo, right? Like, instant death. And to see him do it 3 times and in a real match is just absolutely silly. But yeah, he's got the feet. He's got the hands for it, got schmacked.
On that note, let's talk about his hands and his feet. He is an incredibly agile fighter, but his fighting style, his sumo, is a bit different than many of the others we see. If you had to describe his sumo, how would you describe it in a few words?
Oh, it's sumo? He looks like Ura. That's how I describe. I mean, maybe that's not a very good one because you have to know sumo to know what that means. But Ura and him both seem to wrestle in that same crazy acrobatic style.
I would sum it up with unorthodox. As Stupid said, it's very much like Ura in that it's an acrobatic style almost.
I like to call him a trickster. I think that he excels in making his opponents overextend and then forcing them and capitalizing on their flaws, essentially. And on the subject of Ura, I wanted to bring up, Stupid, that's a good point. Ura is also a bit of a trickster in the ring. Did you know that Tobizaru dominates Ura whenever they come up against one another?
I hadn't heard that, but it's not surprising because Toby is just, I mean, he's bigger. I think he looks bigger in the shoulders, big, more muscular, but at the same time, Toby, I think he's also kind of like Ura in that he's kind of bounced around in Nagashira for most of his career. I believe he's been in the Sanyaku once or twice, but really hasn't been able to kind of break into the top end of the top division.
He's been a Komusubi.
I would say that Ura had to change his entire fighting style due to his knee injury, whereas Tobizaru is doing this style out of his own free will, which may explain why for his own free will. I don't know.
He was forced into this sumo. I hear what you're saying. This is his natural state.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. The ETC here in his like that's his natural state. He's Mr. Etc. In terms of the finishing moves, right? Yeah. He doesn't push you out. He tricks you out, or somehow flies out, or I don't know, or he flies out himself. We were watching a little Toby earlier, and man, his matchup against Onosato is pretty one-sided. He tends to try to push against Onosato and just get pushed back much harder, and almost just thrown out of the ring by Onosato over and over and over. So
Toby likes to avoid belt work. He generally likes to win via slap or pull down, which I think is evident when you need to do that. If you're spending your time dancing around the ring, you cannot be caught. That it seems to be his essence.
And that's what Slapdown is all about.
Onosato is all about the grapple, isn't he?
The grapple and push, yeah, for sure, because he's the mountain. You say the Slapdown, but the Slapdown is, the Slapdown is executed with a sidestep and a push, right? And Toby is certainly a man that can sidestep. He's as agile as Ura, but in some ways I don't know. He doesn't have that flashiness, that showmanship that Ura seems to just exude. And I'm probably complaining about the je ne sais quoi, but yeah, I don't know.
Weird that he doesn't have the stuff, because he looks like straight out of a samurai movie.
Does indeed look like he's right out of a samurai movie.
He does have a classical look.
Yeah. Don't they call him the pretty boy?
They do.
I have heard that before, and gosh dang, I'm not into men, but I could be into this man. He's got a wonderful look at that complexion. That's like, is he wearing makeup? I'm pretty sure he might be wearing makeup.
He might be, but let's talk about his other amazing qualities, particularly his accolades. He has had in his career 1 Fighting Spirit Prize and 1 Outstanding Performance Prize. He's also had 3 gold stars by, defeating a Yokozuna. Interestingly enough, that was all by defeating the same Yokozuna. And I'm going to butcher the name here, but again, we, the Dohyo Dummies, do not speak Japanese, and honestly, we're probably too old to learn. But it's Terunofuji Hara.
Terunofuji, yes.
Yeah.
He's the most recent retiring Yokozuna. He actually just retired a few months ago.
Let's talk about Toby, some of his recent performances. He did fairly well in September, but just recently we had the London Basho, and he did extremely well there, winning the first 4 days and only losing against my favorite wrestler, Takayasu.
Oh, he was the star of London, I think.
I think he was too.
Yeah.
Was it Toby that's able to speak English?
Was
it Oho?
No. It was Hiro. Every time Toby showed up, on the dohyo, Hiro made the point that Toby wants to speak English, and you should go up to the street and speak English to him. And I couldn't tell if that was Hiro Toby. I think maybe a little of that was happening, but Toby, I think, was the star. He was an absolute star. It was sad to see him just kind of have to take a step down at the kind of in the last day, and not push it to the playoff. Right, that could have happened.
And regardless, we got the glorious pictures of him riding a bike through the streets of London.
And yeah, indeed. Twitter said he missed the bus. A big old. You got this huge, rotund, well-fed man just in
traditional kimono.
Yeah, traditional Japanese clothing, riding through London. Ring, ding, ding.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
I hope he had a good time, though. In fact, I think most of the wrestlers had a pretty good time in London.
Oh, it looked like it. It really did. Toby and Ishika's fight in London was also pretty epic. The flip that Ishiki pulled. That was Ura. Gosh, I'm getting them mixed up. They are so the same. They're not the same. I'm not racist. Oh no! Oh ah!
Well,
In
that's pretty
podcast! In podcast!
Let's talk about Toby's future. It's coming up very soon, in just 5 days, I believe. We're going to start the November Boss show. So that is coming up right around the corner, and we're going to have 15 days of bouts. So, gentlemen, what do you predict for Toby's future? Do you think he's going to get his winning record? Let's start with Murphy.
I say his unorthodox fighting style puts him probably to where he'll stay at Megashira. He might move up or down in Megashira, but I don't see him making any gigantic waves.
I agree with that. Toby, I love him. I love his fights. I think they're absolutely exciting, and I will always be cheering for him if he's not, fighting against a whole handful of other wrestlers I think are awesome. Toby is dope. I'm not hopeful for him in November. I think he's at 9 right now, and I think he's at the level where he's going to get slapped down a little bit. So
You don't think he's going to make his winning record?
Nah. I'm not. Yeah.
I'm going to take that bet. I'm going to say that he is going to make his winning record in November, if just barely. What do you say, Murphy? Yay or nay?
I was going to make a joke and try to split it in half, but you can't win 7.5 matches. So, you know what? I'm going to go with if he does get the winning record, it's going to be exactly 8.
Well, something to look forward to.
Oh, there's so much to look forward to, and I can't wait to talk about it with you guys in future episodes of It's Sumo Time.
Thanks for listening, everybody. I hope you had a good time listening to It's Sumo Time with the Dohyo Dummies. We hope you have a marvelous evening.